Season 8 is upon us. Here to show probably my final build for NBA 2K23. Obviously, 2K24 is around the corner, but after many, many hours and probably over, a couple hundreds of dollars on VC thrown in the garbage, I finally have my build, my center build, and it's actually a bit of a upgrade from one of my initial center builds that I had back in February. But anyway, we here to make the video for it, and let's begin. Doing a whole Bond Stars tribute here with the zero. All right, so it's going to be 7'2", 224, 8 feet, 8 foot wingspan. Okay. Now, one of my goals was to try and get at least 76 strength for Silver Brick Wall. But when I looked up, I saw that Driving Dunk went down to an 83, unfortunately. So, and you need at least 84 for the Driving Dunk packages, the Pro. Obviously, we can't have the Elite, but at least with exactly this, we'll have access to pretty much everything, or well, the basics of it. So let's begin. We'll start at the bottom with physicals. We're going to go with a 60 and full-on acceleration. This is, fairly slow, but it's 7'2" build, not much you can do about it. Strength, we will go full-on strength. I would not go below, again, 75 should be like the minimum for a center. You don't want to get thrown around, which will happen if it's lower. Now, vertical is exactly 75. This is the minimum for the dunk packages, the contacts especially. And stamina will be 90. All right, defense. We'll start with probably the most controversial one, which is offensive rebounding. I just didn't really I had to make a sacrifice, so it's going to be at 76. I've tried to have very high offensive rebounding, but it never really worked out personally. And believe me, I've tried many times. So defensive rebound will be at 93. Because you got to get defensive rebounds. As a big man center, you have to have this down packed before you even think about, the offense, which is not going to work, even if you have this extremely high as well. Blocking will be our only 99 stat, because we want to have Hall of Fame anchor. It's just too important not to have. It's so useful. Obviously, this will be cord, but if you have the extra core ability, now I'm on a new PSN here, so I'm starting. I want to have the double core on this account, but my plan is for the end of the season to have Rebound Chaser and Anchor both cord. That way, it leaves us. I will throw in Brick Wall as well, but just like have its ability. Again, I also have bronze on my other center. It's perfectly fine. I don't have Hall of Fame anchor on my older account, so it'll be interesting to see. Stealing we'll do at 63. I actually get plenty of steals on this game, actually. Just test that out. Yeah. So yeah, I with post lockdown, you add in workhorse. Even these two bronze badges, it does equate. I do get usually about. It varies the steal rate, but I'm still quite able to. And of course, we're throwing box out beast. Both this one and workhorse gold is perfectly fine. And anything extra, I don't think there will be at the moment, but we'll see. Now for pass accuracy, a little bit on the low side. I'm not gonna lie, it's 69. This won't get cord because we're going to use it as a substitute for defense. So we're going to have Break Starter and Vice Grip Silver. These two we're going to be working with. 3-point, very, very important. Again, nothing is more dangerous to deal with than a center that can shoot. It really opens up the game. I'm sure by now you already know that. we'll do this. We're going to have 15, but for the +4 that we get, we're going to add +1 to shooting because we want to have 16. So we can have catch and shoot once this gets cored. Claymore and Green Machine are the two ones that I go with. The rest is up to you, really. I mean, slippery off ball is not bad. I wish we could have, 73 mid-range, but didn't quite work out. Amped, it's not really a requirement. I guess late in game, if you need to shoot. Again, I'll leave that up to you. Usually you will be open because obviously the center was usually in the post. Now, of course, he will come after you eventually. If you keep shooting, he will, but by that point, the post is open, you've scored enough points, and hopefully the other team is starting to quit. All right, finishing it off with finishing. By the way, the last 3 points will go to finishing. So 58, so we can get that extra badge. Standing dunk will be 90. This will give us access to the elite standing dunk. And driving dunk, full on 84. We'll have pro driving dunks. No elites, but again, it would be impossible to have it at this height. Driving layup will do 74 exactly. We want that extra. Again, we're going to try to give it as many badges as we can. Close shot finally will be 85. Remaining is up to you how you want to do it. If you're that heartbroken about offensive rebounding, there you go. Now, for free throws, I've actually memorized, on my other build, it's at 50. I've actually memorized the timing for a 50 only free throw. But if you want to, I would recommend you do this. Give yourself, 60 free throw. That way you don't miss those extra points. But entirely up to you how you want to handle it. If you want to, I guess that doesn't really matter. Obviously 3v3. This is the downside of this build. For 3v3s is only 37. Shame. All right, no more experimenting. We already have it all down packed. If you want to, again, it doesn't really matter what you do. It's entirely up to you. Again, you're either going to do free throws or offensive rebounding. Again, 76, 77. It's not too much of a difference, so we'll just throw into free throw. And that's basically it. Show you a quick overview of what we have here. Because I'm going to have the extra core and defense, I don't really care about that. It's only at 26. So we'll have 16 shooting, and +3 here will be 25. I've tried 22 on my other profile. It didn't work out because I can't, because I want to have those 3 tier 3 badges on, but to work on them and to have them all at the same time is a bit tricky. This will allow us more flexibility. In terms of what you're going to core first, I think Master is probably the easiest to core for that one. Catch and shoot is only silver, so that'll be easy. For break start, device grip is like almost instantly. And finally, we'll do rebound first while we work on anchor, and then once anchor is done, we'll core that one. And then once we hit level 40, we'll core that. All right, that's a little too much, but that's basically the gist. Oh, and for my jump shot, the jump shot that I use is the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I know when you look it up, it's a bunch of D pluses, but for me personally, I can get like a bunch of greens with it. Obviously, you'll have your own jump shot. Everyone is different. For Kareem, as soon as the bar appears, I basically say 1, 2, and straight green. For you, it'll be different, obviously. We're not the same person, but just my 2 cents on that. And to finish it off, I have Spot Up Precision and Pain Intimidation. Pretty self-explanatory. This will make me a real threat on offense by having this one, and Pain Intimidation will make me a threat on defense, combined with like Hall of Fame, and even just a bronze brick wall. It's like they're gonna have to shoot. Okay, don't get me wrong. It's not the be all end all. There's plenty of post moves you can do as well. There's many ways around it. But in general, it's going to just wreak havoc on any team and get you more wins than losses. And our build is complete. It's definitely a two-way build, for the way I see it. But wow, those are not good shades, are they? We are rim protector, baby. Uh, I guess we'd go with the Nuggets on this one. But if you want to like actually follow my career, I would say that you should probably join the Knicks because I mean we're in New York City, right? Like I'm from New York, but you know the fans like I don't know any other fan base that would treat a rookie as bad as the New York fans would. I guess Lakers are pretty close, but you know we're in New York, all right. The Knicks drafted you. It is what it is. I'm going to go with the Nets because that's my team. All right, guys. Hope you liked the video. Good luck with season 8. I wish you the best, and I'll see you in 2K24.